Sign up for an account with email and log in. This is the home page. The left sidebar is the menu. The right side is divided into two parts. Above are some models trained by Leonardo. Here are some user works. There are many entrances to painting by Leonardo AI. You can enter the generate via the model. It is also possible to enter and generate AI images through user works. It is also possible to enter and generate AI images through user tools. Subsequent courses will introduce. Today we will first look at the most basic user tool generation. It is AI image generation. Click it to enter the AI generation tool. Its UI is divided into two parts, left sidebar and right image generation area. At the top of the image generation area is a text box. Here you can enter your prompt words. Drop-down box below the text box. You can choose the model you want to use. Here, this drop-down box provides more styling options. This slider is the negative prompt word switch. When we want to remove some unwanted elements in the picture, you can open it, then enter the name of the element we don't want. On the far right is the generate button. When we enter the prompt word, you can click generate to generate the image. If you have a subject you want to draw, but when you have no clue about the prompt words, don't worry. Leonardo prompt generation prompt word generator is provided. There is a text box at the bottom. You can enter the theme you want to generate. Above is the number of prompt words. Select it to generate up to 8 prompt words for you. Let's choose 4. For example, we want to generate prompt words about a girl. We enter a girl and click Alt. Leonardo generated for us. For prompt words about a girl. The structure of prompt word generation is 3W. That is who, say. What are you doing? Where? For example, the second prompt. Its meaning is a teenage girl with a mischievous smile, sitting on a branch, overlooking the bustling cityscape. His subject in this keyword is girl. What is the girl doing? Girl sits so where? On the branch. This is his first 3W. You can also add a second 3W. For example, overlooking the bustling cityscape. His subject is girl. Then what is the girl doing? Girl overlooking cityscape. Then we can modify the subject. Let's say this girl is in her teens. His expression is a mischievous smile. Then when we write prompt words ourselves in the future, you can also follow this schema. Then we choose the second prompt word to generate the image. Before generating the image, we also need to make some settings in the left sidebar. The left sidebar is integral from top to bottom. Free users can have 150 free credits per day. It will reset to 150 the next day when you are done using it. Below is the number of images generated at one time. The default is 4. This part is the functional enhancement area. You can ignore it for the time being in the later courses. Next is the image size. You can choose the size he preset for you. You can also use the slider below to adjust it yourself. You can also specify directly with the aspect ratio below, say 9:16 or 16:9, but it is recommended to use a ratio of 1:1, and 768 by 768 pixels. The picture generated in this way. It is not easy to have various problems in the later period, like this. Because 768 times 768 is when AI learns to paint, the standard pixel size of the input. Well, the next step is the guidance scale. The guidance ratio is actually the weight of prompt words. When you put on the far left, the greater the AI's imagination is when you drag to the far right. Your prompt, the greater the weight in the screen. There is less room for AI to play freely. That is to say, the closer the picture is to your keyword. We will talk about the control network below. Tiling is used to make seamless textures. When this switch is turned on, when making some texture maps, it will be more natural when splicing between textures. There will be no such obvious splicing marks. Below is the graph. We can give AI a picture. Let him use his own model to generate, with elements of this image. The new picture is good after understanding the left sidebar. Let's set the parameters. In order to reduce the consumption of points, change the number of sheets generated at one time to 2, or A. Then close Alchemy and close Prompt Magic. These cannot be used for now. Keep the picture size as default. Guidance scale prompt word weight remains default. We use the second prompt word to pull to us. Generate pictures to see. Let's turn off negative prompts first. Choose a model. For example, DreamShape V6. Try the style here and don't choose. Then click Read. The resulting effect is rather strange. At this point, we can turn on negative prompts. If you don't know how to write negative prompt words, you can click on this avatar to go back to the home page. Find one of the pictures below. For example, this. Let's click it. In the dialog box that pops up, if he has written negative prompts, the negative prompt column will be displayed. We copy his negative keywords, then paste it into your own negative keywords. That's it. Generate it again. The effect is even more strange. Okay, now we need to adjust its pixels. Adjust its pixels to 1:1768*768. Negative cues didn't work, found. Let's reduce some negative prompts and try again. The effect is still unsatisfactory. Okay, at this point we can open the Prompt Magic. Keyword Imagine. Try again. Much better this time. It's basically the meaning of the prompt word. We can build on this, increase the intensity of keyword imagination. Turn it to max and generate again. The face is still weird. There is also a problem with the leg, it seems that the car overturned. AI painting is just that. You see the display area is well drawn, most of them are generated after many adjustments. Not so simple, because this course is mainly an introduction to basic operation of Leonardo. For the picture effect, you can try more by yourself, adjust several times, finally call out the effect you are satisfied with. That's all for this lesson. Next class, we will introduce the second entrance of Leonardo painting. Display image from user area, generate the picture you want.
Like, subscribe, turn on the little bell to prevent missing it in the future.